Good morning. It is Friday already, which I say every Friday, and I say, this week's gone so fast. Can't believe how time goes so fast. I always say this. Maybe I should change my perception of how fast time goes. Anyway, if you're coming in and watching, let me know that you are watching live. Now, I want to talk about goals and goal setting today, because when some ladies come into our 20-day kickstart, one of the first things we do... Morning, Diana. Hope you are well. One of the first things we do is get clear on what's the point, essentially, of you doing this. Like, what do you want to get out of it? Whether it's fitness related, mobility, weight loss, fat loss, health, whatever it could be, something for you. And often when I mention the word goal, it can be quite like, oh, not this again, because sometimes we've set so many goals and we've failed so many times that we associate goals with just feeling like a failure. And that's often because depending on where you are, we sometimes make the mistake of going straight into, we've set this big goal, and we're really excited. And essentially, we have two parts of the brain, right? We have the part of the brain which is really creative, really like, yeah, I'm going to do this, like, I'm ready to go. And then we have the other part, we're just like, yeah, pipe down, Matt. You won't do it. You're rubbish. You remember when you don't have no willpower in the evenings? Yeah, and you can't do that. You haven't done it before, so you won't be able to do it again. We have that side as well. Now, we can create a bias by choosing what side we believe more. But what sometimes happens is we use that creative side. We get really excited. So excited that if we didn't have that other side, obviously it helps us in many ways in other areas, we would probably just go for it. And one thing I want you to do right at the start, because right at the start it's really important to help you get started, is don't say, how will I do it, straight away. If this is just dampening you down and you're going, yeah, I won't be able to do that, I can't do that, I'm not sure I can do it. Replace that with, what if I achieve it? So look at that goal that you've just set, whether that's, say, I want to lose 3 stone. Oh, but there's no way I'll do that. I can't do that. How will I do it? I ain't got time to do that. Rather ask, what if I achieve it? And go through these questions. How does it feel if you achieve it? Like, how does it look? What impact does it have on your day-to-day life? Like, is there anything you can do differently if you're that? I'm using a weight loss example, but it could be fitness. It could be more flexible. It could be able to touch your toes, whatever. It might be that I can get up and down from a chair easier. I can get up and down from the floor easier. I'm happier in myself because I'm healthier, I'm fitter. That impacts my patience, how I am around others, my productivity. Really get clear on the benefits of it to get those excited part of your brain to start getting you feeling a bit more creative with it and getting excited about it, because then you're listing these benefits. What can you do now? What could you do then that you can't do now? You're getting excited about all these things. Maybe it's to do with social events, wearing certain clothes, whatever it is. You're getting yourself excited. And what you're also doing is reminding yourself of the benefits. And remember that when we go into that other side, when the other side of your brain switches on and goes, yeah, you can't do it, all as we're doing is we're basically giving weight to this other side. And we're looking at the benefits of not doing it. Because let's face it, a lot of us and me included, we get comfort from our stories, from our beliefs. If I believe that I can't do a live video right now because I'm too nervous about what other people say, then I won't share any information. There might be one person that gets one thing from this. But if I believe that thought, that belief, I get some comfort from it because I don't have to do it. And short term, that makes me feel quite comfortable. But long term, I know I won't be satisfied because I haven't helped as many people as I wanted to. And it's the same in terms of fitness. I have no willpower. Just saying I have no willpower almost gives us that comfort that we can snack, that we can eat this, eat that, not stick to it, okay? Just be wary of that. Like, what actually happens if you achieve it? Now, once you've done that, have those written down. Then ask the question of how. And what I want you to do when it comes to the how, something we do in our 28-day kickstart, is focus on 3 habits and keep score daily. Keeping score daily is pretty much the most proven way to, one, keep you accountable. And remember, this is your goal. Your goal, this is for you. Keep you accountable. Two, let yourself know what you're doing. Let me or whoever who's helping you know how well you're doing. Then, once you've got that, we set 3 habits in the areas of food, fitness, and kind of self-care. Why? Well, if you can get your food in, it'll be one simple thing. Really simple to start, just to start getting from A to B. We're not going from A to Z, A to B. And it might be so simple that on day one, you tick it off and you just go, flipping out, that was well easier. I could have done way more. But I actually want you to be in a position asking for more. Because I said this the other day as well, like most people's, if we go towards weight, we expect too much too soon sometimes. And that leads to frustration. And when I share a result sometimes, you know, like, oh, so-and-so lost 2 stone, people go, wow, bloody hell, da, da, da. And I say, yeah, but if you look at their average weight loss, it's 0.5 or 0.4 pounds a week on average. How would you have felt if you'd have lost 0.4, 0.5 pounds a week? I'd have probably given up. So you've got to consider what's going to keep you going. So this is where you make it process-based rather than outcome-based. Because let's face it, if you're eating certain foods that are making you feel more nourished, more healthy, if you're doing more exercise, which is helping you tone up, to burn more calories, get fitter, and then if you're doing something for you that makes you feel good, that will tend to make you happier, have more energy, you'll feel more motivated to do the things that you probably already know you need to do. So I hope that helps. Little task for you. Write down what happens if you actually achieve this goal, and just start there. Start there. How does it feel? How does it look? What can you do that you can't do now? How does it change your day-to-day life? Like some of the ladies have said things like, I can get down to the floor and change my granddaughter's nappy. That might backfire one day, but that's something that's very, very like real and kind of hits that emotion a bit. And that can then allow us to perceive the benefits of doing the thing that we think's hard, rather than doing the thing that maybe not doing the thing that gives us comfort. You know, not exercising gives us short-term comfort. We perceive it as more beneficial not to do it at that time, and we get something from not doing it. Otherwise, we would just do it. But reminding yourself of these questions can help you just go, you know what, actually, the benefits of doing it are actually far greater. Then you can make a rational choice, your choice. Hope that helps. Any questions, do let me know. Happy Friday. It's not stormy yet here, still blue. I am off for our morning workout today. So I've got my questions ready. Bird dog workout. So we're working the core, glutes, focused. So any questions, let me know. As always, take care and speak soon.